Do you say yes when you'd prefer to say no because you don't want to disappoint them? Or do you say yes to everyone else even when that means that you're constantly saying no to yourself because you like to feel needed, wanted, important? However, this means that you're putting your needs last and are in a constant state of self-neglect. I get it. As a highly sensitive person, you're naturally empathetic to other people's needs, and it's your nature to be kind, caring and thoughtful. You become a beacon of light to those around you who are in need, like moths to a flame. And most of the time, it's not a problem if it's not a problem. If you're good at setting boundaries and looking after your own self-care needs and able to reach out for help and get it when you need it, fantastic. However, all too often there's an imbalance, and because you're a people pleaser, you end up falling prey to abusers. In this video, I'm going to go through the 13 reasons why you fall prey to these abusers and tips on what you can do about it. This information is a must-have so that you know what to watch out for so that you don't end up getting taken advantage of. But first, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Anna. I'm a certified hypnotherapist with over 10 years of experience, specialising in helping highly sensitive people overcome issues such as this one. People pleasers often fall prey to abusers. This happens because of the mix of your natural qualities and the tricks abusers use to take advantage of these qualities. Here's an explanation of why this situation happens so often. Seeking approval. If you're a people pleaser, you really want others to like and approve of you. Abusers can smell this weakness and insecurity from a mile away. They'll give you the approval that you're after during the love bombing phase of the relationship. Once they know that they've got you under their spell, they will stop the act and treat you like crap in order to control you. You'll be left all confused by their changing character. Justify their bad behaviour in your own head, put up with their bad behaviour, hoping to get that approval back. Your best defence to this is to do the self-work. Build your self-esteem so that you don't need to look externally for validation. Hating conflict. Not liking fights or drama means you might not stand up to someone treating you badly. Abusers know this and feel free to do what they want, knowing you probably won't push back. Once again, this one stems from a lack of self-worth and weak personal boundaries. There's no excuse for someone treating you badly, and if you find yourself in this situation, then I suggest that you seek support. Reach out to friends and family or a professional. They can offer guidance and strategies to handle the situation. Practice assertiveness. Develop assertiveness skills. Practice standing up for yourself in small, manageable situations to build your confidence gradually. And remember your self-worth. Always remind yourself that no one has the right to treat you badly. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. Low self-esteem. If you're often feeling down about yourself, abusers will find it easier to take control because they sense your weakness, making you easy to control. They might even make you feel worse to keep you dependent on them for the occasional pick-me-up, while you're starving of affection, living off the stale crumbs that they give you just to keep you hanging on. Feeling guilty. Because you feel responsible for making everyone happy, abusers use this against you, making you think everything's your fault, including their bad mood or actions. They can make you feel like you have to stay and fix things. I've made a video where I discuss this very issue in depth, where the emotional abuser manipulates you and turns words around to make you feel like you're the problem. I will leave the link to this video in the description below. Trouble with boundaries. Having a hard time saying no or keeping limits? Abusers love that because they can take and take without you stopping them. Practice saying no in low-stakes situations to build your confidence and assertiveness. Start with small things like declining an invitation or setting a minor boundary, and gradually work your way up to more significant issues. This helps you become more comfortable with enforcing your limits and protecting your well-being. Empathic nature. The empathy that makes you so understanding and compassionate can also make you a target for abusers, who will use your own kindness to make excuses for their nasty behaviour. Balance your empathy with self-awareness. Regularly check in with yourself and ask if your kindness is being reciprocated or if it's being exploited. Trust your intuition and don't hesitate to set boundaries when you feel your empathy is being taken advantage of. Putting others first. You might not even notice someone's being abusive at first, especially if they're sneaky about it. You think you're just helping out, but really you're being taken advantage of. Prioritise self-care and regularly evaluate your relationships. Ask yourself if your needs are being met and if the relationship is balanced. It's okay to help others, but ensure that it doesn't come at the expense of your own well-being. Manipulation skills of abusers. Abusers are skilled at manipulation, often starting relationships with charm and affection before introducing abusive behaviours gradually. It's a sneaky switch-up that can be hard to catch when you're all about giving people the benefit of the doubt. Trust your instincts and set clear boundaries early on in the relationship. If someone's behaviour starts to feel off or inconsistent, take note and don't ignore red flags. It's important to prioritise your safety and well-being over giving someone the benefit of the doubt. Unresolved childhood trauma. People pleasers may have experienced trauma in their early years, leading them to seek approval from others as a way to feel safe or valued. Seek professional help to address unresolved childhood trauma. Therapy can help you understand the root of the people-pleasing tendencies and develop healthier ways to feel safe and valued without relying on others' approval. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a hypnotherapist with over 10 years of experience, specialising in helping highly sensitive people overcome anxiety. A lot of the time, it's due to unresolved childhood trauma. Hypnosis is a tool I use to unlock and access the deeper parts of the mind to uncover and resolve the problem at the source. If you would like to learn more about how I can help you, check out my website, siljama.com.au. The link is in the description below. Domestication. Growing up in environments where pleasing behaviour was rewarded or demanded can condition individuals to continue these patterns into adulthood, often at their own expense. Reflect on and challenge your conditioning. Take time to recognise behaviours you were taught to please others and consciously practice setting boundaries and prioritising your own needs. Small, consistent changes can help you break free from these ingrained patterns. Parental Dynamics. Observing and mimicking the dynamics between parents, especially if one parent consistently prioritises the needs of the other, can set a precedent for people-pleasing behaviour. Seek out healthy relationship role models. Surround yourself with people who demonstrate balanced, respectful relationships. Observing and learning from these dynamics can help you reframe and adjust your own behaviour patterns. Attraction to familiar patterns. People pleasers often attract situations or patterns that mirror unresolved issues, engaging repeatedly in relationships that require them to sacrifice their needs in an attempt to resolve past conflicts or dynamics. Reflect on past relationships and identify recurring patterns. Understanding these patterns can help you uncover the unhealed emotional wounds from the past, and then begin to work on healing those wounds. This process of self-reflection and healing can empower you to break free from destructive relationship patterns and cultivate healthier connections based on mutual respect and genuine care. Cycle of healing. This pattern continues as people pleasers unconsciously seek out these familiar situations as a way to heal old wounds. often without realising that they're repeating harmful cycles. This process repeats until the underlying issues are addressed and no longer drive their behaviour. Knowing this stuff is key to keeping yourself safe from bad relationships. It's super important to learn how to set good boundaries, look out for your own needs, and hang with people who treat your kindness with the respect it deserves, not as something to use against you. If you would like me to dive deeper into any of the points mentioned in this video, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. If you've made it this far into the video, congratulations! I always like to have you guys along for the full ride. If you're new here and you'd like to see more of me and this sort of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as well as hitting that like button if you got value out of this video. And leave a comment, because I do read and respond to the majority of them, and I do really like reading your feedback. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.